Nearly everything surrounding The Woman King has been fairly divisive, from the promotional material before the movie released, to Viola Davis saying if you don't watch this, if you don't financially support this movie, then you hate black women and you don't want them to succeed in the box office. And then the social media reaction has been so split, with some people saying it's incredible, it's so empowering, you must go see this, to so many other people saying boycott Woman King. They want nothing to do with this because of the changes they've made to history. The Dahomey tribe, who they have as the protagonists in this film, who they're inspired by because they're just such strong, powerful women, but they actually erase so much about their history and the fact that in reality, they are the ones that were enslaving people. They weren't just protecting their homeland. They were attacking others. They were attacking other villages, killing so many people and enslaving the others. Well, now a lot of people are finally starting to realize that something doesn't quite make sense with The Woman King. When you look at all the backlash, when you look at the way people have been talking about it, even people that did see it, you see this audience score, a 99%. Somehow, the audiences on Rotten Tomatoes have rated it as one of the greatest movies of all time. Does that really make any sense? Even if it is a good movie, is it really a 99%? Well, that's when a lot of people started digging. A 99% audience review on Rotten Tomatoes, that's unheard of. Rotten Tomatoes is actually manufacturing fake reviews for The Woman King to give it a higher rating, and I'll show you. The profile claims to have a 99% audience score and over 2,500 verified reviews. The only problem is they're all short, posted soon, one after another, and they don't talk much about the content of the movie, rather how much of a, yes, slay queen Viola Davis is. Awesome, gorgeous movie. The movie was great, loved every moment. Award-winning portrayal, Miss Viola Davis especially. It was an amazing, action-packed movie with outstanding performances. Must see, Viola Davis and supporting cast were awesome. Now this one here from Carol, hey, this looks like a good quality review. It's more than a sentence at least, which is more than you can say for most of them. And why don't I just show you? We may as well show you. I'm gonna do a sampling here. Let's look at these. Best movie I've seen this year. Great acting and action-packed. Very good, a lot of action. No punctuation. A great movie, period. Must see. What about the next page? Outstanding movie with great storyline. I don't know why the quote outstanding was in here. Maybe because the bots that they bought for these reviews didn't quite understand what they were supposed to do. Just fantastic and moving. Couldn't take my eyes off the screen. Definitely worth adding to my movie collection. That's a couple sentences at least, but look at all of these. All of these reviews, you could say virtually about any movie. About any movie that's out right now, you could say this, and it would be a descriptor of what somebody would want their film to be about. Awesome, gorgeous movie. The movie was great, loved every moment of it. Award-winning portrayal. Now here's one, Miss Viola Davis especially. That might be similar to the one we saw earlier. Beautiful display of Black unity, pride, and resilience. Now that one you certainly can't say for all of them. It was well made, have everything. Love, love, love Miss Viola Davis. The second person who's referred to Viola Davis as Miss Viola Davis, that's a little strange. Empowering for all who see. I really enjoyed this movie. Great storyline, plenty of action. Best movie of the year. Now, one of the things that's drawn this so much into question is not only the quality of these types of reviews that are all just boom, 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 5 stars, 5 stars, 5 stars for everything you see, but also that it's not the same on other platforms. You look at The Woman King on IMDb, a ton of negative viewpoints for this movie, a lot of 1-star reviews. What about if we go to Metacritic? 2.6 over on Metacritic. And when we look at some of these scores, let's actually go through and look at the scores, and you can see these are actual reviews. Look at how much people are writing about this. These are people that are actually giving feedback. These are real. Like, this is happening right here. This is describing things that happen in the movie and things that people are upset about with a lot of these. Also, the vast majority of people are finding the negative ones helpful. But, you know, if everybody loved this movie, it shouldn't be that way, right? Positive people would be there and they'd be upvoting these things, right? Not so much. And even when you go see the positive ones on Metacritic, the positive ones, for the most part, are more descriptive than what you see on Rotten Tomatoes, too. A fun historical epic. Viola's maybe a little too old, but the rest of the warriors carry and give some very respectable action sequences. Loved seeing these women. The film was inspiring. I clapped, and there were times when I laughed out loud. Great watching them be so fierce and feminine, just like Mother Nature, full of power. Now, that's a really cringe review. But at least these are from what look to be actual people with personalities, not just the same thing that could be described with every single movie that anyone's seen in history. People are catching on. And this Twitter thread is mentioning things just like that. Let's check some of the other review sites. IMDb, Metacritic, just like we saw the stark differences between that and Rotten Tomatoes. And he even brings up, look at some other things that have been released fairly recently. Top Gun Maverick does have a 99% rating. Top Gun Maverick does. And it also made like $1.5 billion at the worldwide box office. It also has none of the other reviews on IMDb or Metacritic. They're very glowing there as well. So why is it so different for The Woman King if everybody just loves it so much? He shows something like Nope, Jurassic World Dominion, Father Stu, things like that all around here that have similar tracking throughout other sites. Not so much. Rotten Tomatoes is the only outlier for The Woman King. It really brings into question some of the authenticity, but it's not really a surprise. We've seen this before. We know how this game works, especially when there's something that they know might be very, very divisive and they feel like they need to protect it. Well, The Woman King is certainly that. There is a lot of backlash and a lot of people who are just not going to go see this movie because of the inaccuracies and how they've tried to cover that up, how they've tried to explain that away. Even though it was advertised based on true events and how inspiring they were, they've slowly tried to change the narrative. Oh, well, we just had to make a bunch of stuff up. Well, that's interesting, isn't it? Viola Davis has been doing damage control. I don't know if it's really working. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Smash a like button, subscribe to the channel, ring the bell for notifications, share this video out there, and I'll talk to you later. Thanks for watching, everyone. And a huge shout out to my patrons. I appreciate you guys so much. Want to follow me on Twitter or Instagram? Check out the description below. You'll find links to my P.O. box and my Patreon as well. And I'll talk to you guys later.